But let's forget the politics. Let's forget all the technical issues. Let's come to the thing we originally tried to talk about. I think it's good to if we don't make it like a podcast or so. We'll just talk about it as if we're just having a normal conversation. And maybe you prepared something about the article you wrote. You can maybe summarize it or so. Just like how you feel.
Yes, I didn't have time to actually publish this article,
Hmm.
but
Like there was this problem with the thing you published at one place, but then I couldn't access it anymore, but you could. And did you solve that problem?
no, actually, I haven't solved it yet. I
But you
just
you
publish
published it at
the
another
theory,
place.
yes, on my website, on my
Mm-hmm.
company's website,
Okay.
where it's available. So everyone that want to read the theory of infinite potential and economical growth are able to download it and read it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to the
What's your homepage again? Can you repeat that? You always have to repeat about two or
yes,
three times.
okay. So the homepage is isbg.eu.
What does it stand for?
It stands for Innovative Services, the name of the company,
Mm-hmm.
Bulgaria,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm located, and it's Bulgarian company, and
Okay.
it's part of European Union.
When did you start that company?
I started the company in May 2019.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So quite new, but you just started before the Corona times. And
Yes,
before that, you still worked in companies as a bookkeeper, if I remember correctly.
yes, chief accountant.
Chief accountant, you call it, at different big companies in Bulgaria, I think mainly.
Yes, actually, it's not that big because according to the accounting law and the
Hmm.
standards, there's micro companies,
Okay.
small companies, and big companies.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a big company.
Okay.
It was a small company according to the standards.
But you worked
Uh,
for a long time there.
yes, yes.
Okay. And now then you suddenly decided now I want to do my own thing. You had your own dream as a business coach. Is that correct?
No, not actually. There were some problems, issues, and initially I gave my resignation. They didn't accept it, and later on they decided that they have to cut the costs, and one
Mm,
of the cost cutting was my position.
yeah. It's interesting. They can not accept your resignation, maybe because you were so valuable, you were so important for them, and it's difficult to replace you or so.
Yes, I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds interesting. So, maybe first tell me about your business at the moment. Yeah, how was it called again? Please repeat.
Innovative services.
Innovative
It's
services. Okay.
provide accounting services, business coaching services and programs, and also other online services from the platforms that the company is providing. Like KiddoZone, this is a social media for kids with challenges, weekly challenges on it.
Can you repeat that again? How was it called for children?
KiddoZone,
Hiddle,
KiddoZone, no,
Kido,
kiddos, kiddos.
Kidos. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Is that Bulgarian?
no,
Kidos.
um, it's a mixture between
Mm-hmm.
kudos and kids.
Ah, kids and
So
kudos.
it's
Okay.
like kudos for the kids
Yeah.
and their potential. The target is to provide a safe place for the children
Mm-hmm.
to have conversation with each other, have fun, and at the same time to get curious with the science,
Mm-hmm.
learn new things out of school, um, and also to have fun with the weekly challenges.
So is
And
it like a tutoring program, but also like try to also coach children basically, or to help them in their challenges, as you say. Yeah?
Yes, this one as well, but the main thing is to have a place where to have conversation and talk with each other, exchange videos, photos, talk on
Mm-hmm.
different topics, and have challenges, weekly challenges, because children like challenges. We know, and we can see this from the other social medias,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some very dangerous challenges. Uh, and that's why I wanted to provide them a safe place
Yeah,
where
safe
and challenge
space or safe digital
safe, yes,
channel, you can also call it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yes, where they can have fun with challenges that are not so dangerous, but they are good for them
Yeah.
to release their potential, get creative, arts, and science as well.
Beautiful. Sounds
Also,
great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Please continue.
Teachers, artists can provide their content and courses on the platform. The only requirement is that 10% from their content has to be free for all children on the platform. Because not everyone, for example, would be able to pay for the subscription on a certain channel or to buy the course,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone need to have access and to see at least a little part of it.
Yeah, I agree. So you built that up, that business?
Yes, this is one of
Kiddos?
the
No,
kiddos
Kiddos
zone.eu.
Zone. Kiddo,
Yes,
one word, Kiddos Zone
yes, one word, and .com,
dot com
.eu, sorry,
dot EU, yeah,
.eu.
because
Yes,
Bulgaria is in the EU,
yes.
unfortunately.
Why? I don't
It's just
see
a
it as
joke. It's
something
just a
bad.
joke in Switzerland
Mhm.
because we're glad we're not in the EU, but I see your it's not a problem for you. So that sounds good. So you have something you have several startups basically.
There are several platforms
Mm-hmm.
under the
Uh-huh.
company.
Okay.
Uh,
One big company and different channels, different spaces.
yes.
Interesting. So then also for small companies, for big companies, please introduce
Mhm.
the other
Yes.
channels. Yeah.
The other one is it's there is a program, business coaching program called Launch Your Idea, where we prepare a really detailed business plan for the people that want to start company and business from their idea.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, and the target is to minimize the risk for them and
Yeah.
for their investors,
Mm-hmm.
because the risk with the starting companies and especially on the stage of the idea, it's very high. That's
Yeah.
why the investors also are not agreed to invest in most of the cases on that stage. They want
So
to see a started company with the product, and then to evaluate the company and the business and to be able to invest. And this is the main reason I decided to make it, in order to decrease the risk for the owner and for the investors as well.
so I see
Because,
you
yes,
have a as an accountant, that's really also something very an area I don't know a lot about, finances and so on, economy basically, because I come more from the humanities, from the literary and philosophical side. So uh, you know the perspective of the young people with a vision, with a business idea, and you know the perspective of the investors who maybe don't have so much ideas anymore, and they would like to invest. Is that correct?
yes, exactly.
So that's very
And
valuable as a mediator. You're basically, yeah. Mm-hmm.
exactly, yes. And we want to build this business plan together in order the owner to know what happened if there is deviation, for example, from the cash flow.
Yeah.
we plan it, and the budget to
Yeah.
be able very quickly to identify the source of this deviation and to be able to take further steps, for
Hmm.
example.
So you're very pragmatic and you look at the numbers and the timeline also. You have to plan every month or even every week ahead.
Yes, according to their business activity. Also, the marketplace, the sales channels, everything
Hmm.
regarding that certain idea and business that they
Yeah.
want to start from it.
Hmm.
And also, for this business coaching program, I create a platform called Protect Your Idea,
Sounds good.
where
It's
people
it's
can.
about protect your idea. So it's about how's it called? If you want to really save your idea, make what's it called? The business. There is a patent, no, ein Patent in German.
Yes, but they
The
are not
the
able.
patent in
Yeah,
English. Yeah.
patent, yes.
Mhm.
But according to the certain legislation,
Mhm.
they're not able to make a patent on idea.
Idea and
So I made,
also the digital stuff with the AI that we'll talk about later. It's very difficult to kind of pinpoint this idea came from me because yeah, you know more about it. Please explain.
yes, and that's why I made this platform. It's like a register. Everyone
Hmm.
can register on the platform, register their idea. The moment they register it, they will receive automatically certificate of evidence
Hmm.
that this idea was registered at this time from them.
Mm.
And it's a third party evidence of registration of this idea.
Yeah.
Of course, if somebody want to register someone else's idea and we receive, for example, a request to be taken down, we will do it actually because we want to protect the rights of the original owner or creator of the idea. That's why when people want to register idea, it should be their own idea, really.
Yeah.
Um,
There
yes,
was
and
also
the
the
target
idea,
is to
yeah,
protect
please, yeah,
them.
to protect them. So there was also
Yes.
the idea with decentralized networks with blockchain to kind of really archive these ideas. What do you think about that?
Well, it's another option to do
Hmm.
so. Um, on the
But you
platform there,
you're not working with blockchain or with Bitcoin and all these new.
actually on the platform, they are able, if they want, to create an NFT for their idea
Hmm.
and to sell the rights of using of that idea or to sell the entire idea. Like this, they can use the selling of the rights, for example, for funding their new activity, new business from this idea. This is one way of actually funding their new business.
So you have some experience in that area too.
Yes, and like this, we are protecting actually and the market principles to have competition and to not create monopolists on the market.
Hmm. Good. Okay. Do you already want to continue with AI, or do you want to
Yes,
maybe
uh,
complete something of your all? It's like a portfolio you have of different businesses, like from the children to the startup ideas, investors, and also you also do accounting still for big companies, I think. Is that
well,
correct?
they're not,
But nothing illegal. You said at our last
no,
interview.
nothing
You
illegally,
know.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I already posted on LinkedIn
Yeah.
because it will be a waste of time and I will have to report them
Yeah.
and then the police will have to take the case and also investigate.
Yeah.
Let's not lose our time and just work productively. This is the idea of the message.
Yes, I can
and
see you're
also
very
the
reliable
activities.
and very honest. You work honest, and I have the impression that you're a good planner, an organizer. So, do you
Thank you.
did I miss another thing from your business portfolio?
There are a lot of activities. Another project is free online learning, where companies
Free
free
online.
online learning. Yes,
Okay.
all activities actually are online,
Hmm.
including accounting. There is a workspace, uh, like virtual office, where we have chat with the clients, actually with other clients as well from the programs,
Hmm.
and archive, where they can check their documents, everything, anytime they want. Um, and another platform is Book Office EU,
Hmm.
which is for booking office or renting office
Hmm.
space for shorter time, one, two
That's good.
days, 1 week.
That's good for startup people, huh? For
Yes,
example,
yes,
yeah. Or
yes,
businesses who like to try out the new location.
yes, and
But
also
it's
could
not
be
only for Bulgaria, it's for
no,
EU,
no,
EU
yes,
mainly. Hmm.
globally,
Okay, globally even. Good.
uh, without the restricted areas.
Good. Yeah. Anything else from your business
Uh,
varieties?
that's
Yeah.
the main
Main
points and
thing.
the main
Please
activities.
summarize again. Please summarize again.
All activities are created in, uh,
No,
let's
no, no.
say,
First you summarize
yes.
my business name is, and then it has this, kind of like make like bullet points.
Mhm. Okay. My business is innovative services, and it provides accounting services, business coaching services and programs, protection of your idea, and also preparation of a very detailed business plan, from idea to business, and Book Office Online, EU actually, and Kiddo Zone, which is social media for kids. And all these projects and activities are created to actually take in action the theory of infinite potential, for which I want to mention some more main points in order
I
to
didn't understand the last point.
uh, all the activities and projects
Hmm.
of the company are created to take in action the theory of infinite potential and economic of growth. Actually, to
The
apply
theory, you mean
the
theory.
theory,
The
yes, the
theory
theory, sorry,
of no theory
infinite
of. Hmm.
infinite potential.
Oh, because the first part was very easily to understand, and then you go into very complicated areas, and then you will lose a lot of people. So now you're in the scientific area, theory of infinite potential. Yeah, that's your philosophy,
Yes,
I think. Huh?
yes, yes, and my
Okay.
vision.
Okay.
Um, as you say, we start from the children and then move to the old uh, people.
Hmm. First the
Um,
youth, and then the adults with their challenges,
yes,
but the children already have challenges, and then maybe also now for people who then realize maybe money making isn't the only meaning of life, then you come into like the bird's view and more spiritual maybe even. Please continue.
yes, this is for the more for the coaching program,
Yeah.
um, uh, which I think,
Mentoring even, then if you really have experience, then you can maybe also kind of be a mediator and kind of introduce people. Maybe that's also kind of my vision to be like a headhunter or a recruiter, try to connect people.
not exactly. Free online learning provide a program uh, to ease the companies when they have to onboard new employees.
Hmm.
This initial training, which they need to provide for the new employees, for example.
Yeah.
So they choose the employee and just have to tell us what training is required for them.
Mm-hmm.
We prepare the training, the video course, and train the future employee.
Mm-hmm.
Then the employee will receive a certificate and can start working from the day one.
Good. So you say we trained, I mean, you also have a team behind you?
Well, currently it's only me,
Mm-hmm.
but there are other people that would be happy to join
Yeah.
such training.
Okay. So you're planning to grow in the next years.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. Anything else? One last words about your business
Um,
ideas, your business. It's not really you're not at a business idea yet. You're more like in the stage of now marketing to kind of introducing what the skills you have and the potential or yeah, the channels you already have. Correct?
yes, and all these channels are there to help the children and the people on the different stage of their development and
Yeah,
professional road.
good.
Uh, and now, in order to make a smooth transition to AI,
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned that according to the theory, each person has unique potential essential for the society.
Mm-hmm.
And from my point of view, AI is a really great tool to use, but
Yes.
it can't replace this unique potential that each of us has.
I agree totally, yeah.
Um, and
So, yeah, please continue.
well, this is the main idea
Hmm.
for the AI.
So you also agree that AI will be important in the next years or decades, but it won't completely replace the human beings as many are panicking at the moment.
Yes, it will be definitely. It can't replace us. Because everything that AI is trained is our data. It's the
Hmm.
information from the people.
Yeah,
And
it's like
everything
a
that the
feedback
people,
loop, no? We are
yes,
creating the
exactly.
AI. AI is maybe upgrading us. Maybe for some it's also downgrading. It's also important how to use the AI. And
Yes,
then we
exactly.
feed into the AI feeds into us. It's this feedback, yeah.
Yes, actually, AI can save us a lot of time, and it's really a great tool to automate things and really make our work more efficient. Uh, it yeah, one of the things the AI can really help us is, for example, to find, for example, gaps in all the data we have, because it can process a lot of data, a huge amount of data that it's really difficult for one person or for the people to process it so fast. And it can define gaps and the lack of links, for example,
Yeah.
between all the knowledge we already have. And for such cases, it can be really very beneficial, I think.
Yeah. I
But
also, Ilona, please continue, yeah. I will
yes,
hold my idea. Please continue.
thank you. But when it comes to creating a totally different and new things, to discover new things that we haven't discovered so far, I think that in this area, the human potential is irreplaceable.
What do you mean with irreplaceable? Do you mean the potential stays? It's basically it's constant. It's you cannot change it with technological or biological influences or.
Well, actually, we can develop it
Hmm.
with the AI and the different tools we have. What I
You
mean
can
is
also
that
decrease
AI
it,
can,
huh? You ca-
yes,
it,
yes,
there is now the state. I think we agree that there are a lot of dangers. Like
Mhm.
also Melania Trump came now with the campaign of deep fakes that can also drive people into suicide and so on. Can create a lot of distress, or people are just overwhelmed with all the information. But there are also a lot of potential, like you say.
Yes, what I mean that is that AI can perform uh, in that area
Yeah.
that well, or
It can
though I think
accelerate. It can
yes.
accelerate what the internet has been doing so far. Just it's now the
Mhm.
speed is not twice as much, but 200 or even 2000 as
Yes,
quickly.
yes. Mhm. But when it comes to discover totally new things or create totally new things, uh, it it can be performed. Such activities can be performed by AI because it's stepping on the data we have so far.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the imagination and the creativity which every human being has.
And the humor, don't forget the humor. It's still lacking in humor, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
I think this is the last um, point to be worried about. But really, it can help us to find gaps between the data and links that were missing between the data. Of course, it can produce a huge amount of combination from the data it already has and is trained. But I think this can't be compared with the human imagination and creativity.
Good. Let's end on that positive note. Where can people find you? And you also wrote an article about the AI.
Yes, it's not published yet. I, I
Can you
hope I'll
maybe
be able
tell us
to
the
publish it.
title and your homepage where people can find you?
Well, the title I haven't choose
You
yet.
haven't chosen yet. Good. But
Yes,
I thought you sent me a link where I could open it. No? Oh, that was a
this is the
PDF.
theory. This is the theory of infinite potential,
Yeah. Ah,
and
that's
it's
not connected with the AI.
actually there is a small part
Okay.
which is connected with the AI.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be found on the company's website ispg.eu, the section about us, and it can be downloaded from there.
Perfect. Okay, I will put in the your homepage link, and then I think we have a good segment now about AI and about the business thing. I will also take parts of it and maybe publish it. Not on LinkedIn anymore. I think I'm not I'm not welcome there anymore.